Every once in a while, my world just gets stressful, overwhelming, and just plain crazy. When that happens, I take a step back and head for my kitchen to cook something that makes me really happy. Today, I'm making summer comfort food. I'm going to put some thick, juicy pork loin chops on the grill and make a sweet and savory apricot mustard sauce to drizzle over the top of them. Then, I'm going to mix up a batch of warm German potato salad, just like Grandma used to make. Let's get started. Sauces are liquids that require a lot of whisking and reduction. In French, a saucier is a chef who devoted his entire life to making nothing but sauces. It'll come as no surprise that the French invented the ideal pot for sauce making. It too is called a saucier. It's got a flat bottom and rounded sides. This really promotes evaporation and reduction. If you don't have a saucier, a deep, flat, wide-bottom skillet will work just fine. My apricot mustard sauce couldn't be easier to make. I've put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and 2 tablespoons of apple juice in my saucier. I'm going to add a 12 to 14 ounce jar of apricot preserves, the best ones you can find. And now I'm going to add the mustard part, which is a half a cup of Dijon. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of honey. Yum. Can you tell this is going to be delicious already? 1/4 cup of brown sugar and a tablespoon of white granulated sugar. And my spices, and they're all fragrant. Cinnamon, cloves, mace, allspice, a touch of dry English mustard, and just a pinch of salt to bring up the flavor. The only thing left to do is bring this to a simmer over medium heat and then whisk it constantly for about 3 minutes. All that's left to do now is turn it off and set it to the back of the stove, and it's time to make the potato salad. German potato salad is a bacon-studded, vinegar-based potato salad that's traditionally served warm. There's a ton of varieties of potatoes out there, folks, but the low-starch, waxy red potato is the best one for making potato salad. There's a couple of things potato salad cooks should know. Potatoes with the skins left on have more nutrients. Potatoes that are uncut and boiled absorb less water and hold their shape better. My personal tip: skip the water. Microwave the potatoes. This makes for the perfect texture for your potato salad every time. Bacon and vinegar are the basis for any good German potato salad, and I've just finished frying 1 pound of chopped bacon in the biggest skillet I could find. I'm removing it to a paper towel-lined plate to drain, and we'll add that back in later. Now what I'm going to add is 1 pound of thinly sliced yellow onion, and 8 ounces of celery that's been chopped. I'm going to stir this, and I'm going to let this saute for 3 to 4 minutes until the onion is just short of browning. Oh, my onions and celery are just perfect. Just getting ready to start to brown. Now I'm going to add 3 pounds of red skin potatoes that have been thickly sliced. I'm going to say about 1/2 inch. And they've been microwaved. I'm going to stir those in. And I'm going to let these saute now for 5 or 6 minutes until they're just short of browning. My potatoes are perfect. Just a little bit of browning starting. In this bowl, I have some flour, sugar, salt, and celery seed. And I'm going to add half a cup of cold water. And I'm going to briefly whisk this mixture until it's smooth. If there's any really little lumps in it, it won't matter. They're going to cook out the second it hits this pan. And I'm going to add all of this to the vegetables. I'm going to stir this constantly, and this is how fast this is going to go until it's really, really thick, and you can see how quick this is happening. About 30 seconds. Look at that. Everything is really thick. And now I'm going to add a half a cup of apple cider vinegar that's been whisked with 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard to bring out all the tang. Now that smells like German potato salad. I'm going to cook this again for just another minute to 2, because you can, I hope the camera can get in here, folks, so you can see like I'm getting a neat little sauce at the bottom of this. Only thing left to do now is turn off the heat, stir in all of that crisp bacon. Now, ideally, German potato salad at this point will be covered and allowed to sit for about 1 hour so the potatoes can absorb all that wonderful sauce, and it's served warm. I'm going back out to my grill to get my pork chops, and then it's time to eat. Dinner is served, and this one is like taking a step back in time to a kinder, gentler world. And that, my friends, is a very, very good thing. For these and all of my recipes, just go to my website,